Hello, ladies, gents, and children peeing in the bush dimension. We return to Spelunky. It is the 9th of October, 2019. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. My latest book is finished. It's completely finished inside the printers. I'm going to get... Finally finished, man. I'm going to get that book to make a final pass, make everything is exactly where it should be. It's been delayed. I was hoping to have an August release, but it's been delayed for 2 months because I grossly underestimated just how long all the artwork will take. Finally all done. We'll be doing that final pass, make sure everything looks exactly as I want it. And then it's off to the races, man. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So that is what I'm leading with because it's in my mind constantly. You have no idea the insane amount of busy work that this endeavor entails. There's always something to get done. I have a to-do list longer than my cock and just as gnarly. So still, even though that's done, I still need to do so much nonsense. So much nonsense. I need to add a few things to the like little details, you know, but they just add up to an endless stream of busy work. Gotta get that ISBN all ready to go, put that barcode where it belongs on the cover, make sure that the electronic version, yesterday I spent upwards of 3 hours or 4 hours making sure the ebook version would work properly. I thought for a moment that Drop It Belinda over there would make that explode and end the run as soon as I dropped her. Thankfully, she was a trooper. She was very light on her feet. Did not destroy that stupid powder keg. So it's all good. Need to make a whole bunch of videos because I'm going to do that release event. I'm feeling the bug, by the way. I'm feeling the bug of ghosting. I just feel it today. What can I say? It's completely whimsical. Some days I'm like, I don't want to do it. Some other days like, yeah, let's spend 2 hours today getting all the ghosting that I can possibly get done. So step number 1 will be to find the poor bastard that guards the shop. Surely he is somewhere around here. We'll throw a rope down, even though I shouldn't, because I should wait to see whether the shop contains something that will enable me to come back up. It really doesn't kind of... It sort of does. In the sense of it containing spring shoes, but it wouldn't have been able... maybe with the shotgun. I might have been able to go all the way back up there. Drop that there. Give me this tool of incredible... let's say, negative feedback against this man's face. I criticize you. I criticize you very strongly, shopkeeper. I give you a 1-star on Yelp. There you go, 1 out of 10. Would never shop here again. The shopkeeper was unresponsive when I picked up. I picked his face with a literal pickaxe. See if we can get into that man's hiding spot. No sticky bombs, but I'm going to very carefully go over there. Go away, spider. Alright, not good enough. It pains me so. It pains me so to be using all these swings, not getting money. But why? Why would I stress myself out with any other method than murdering this guy through the corner of my eye? It's a wonderful possibility that I can exploit. I appreciate it. Do something. Damn it, I grabbed one. I grabbed one, but no more than that, I don't think. Well, that's nice. That's nice. I appreciate how things turned out. Alright, well, this shotgun is completely worthless because there's another one at the bottom. Might as well wait here for the ghost. Oh, and it's just constantly running in the back of my head like, yeah, it's done. It's done. I mean, it's not completely done, the book, because who knows what I'll find. I've already revised it a good 2 times with a sample unfinished print version. And man, so many little details jump out at you when you see it in a different environment, you know, in a different format. It's uncanny, the amount of things that you overlook. There you go. When you are revising on a electronic version, on your editor of choice, it's a lot of a difference. I would like to get back to that mega spider and introduce it to the violent end of a shotgun. I'm not going to be terribly greedy with this pickaxe. I'm just going to go for the gems, no matter where they're at. And when it gets expired, well, that's it. I will feel good about its contribution to our bank account. Get that done. I need to... Something I haven't done since I started. I have not set up payments for the monetization of Google. And it's been 10 months. And it's falling about $60 to $70 a month. Which, you know, it's clearly not a whole lot. It does pay half a bill. The electric bill here is close to $200 a month because it's Alaska. And you get rammed out the butthole with absolutely insane prices and everything. But, you know, my job also includes some cost of living added percentage because I'm a federal worker. So it kind of evens out. Not really. It doesn't even pay. Like, the cost of living addition to my paycheck does not pay for the actual cost of living of Alaska. But it, you know, it makes it a lot more manageable. So, still, electric is almost $200. The internet, if you want good internet, $170, I think, right now. It's absolutely crazy. But, you know, if you want to live in the frozen wasteland, well, there's a price to pay. And that is a literal price to pay in US dollar. So, there you have it. Amazing. Would like to use this shotgun to destroy the stupid spider that's perched in a problem spot. So let's go over there. Introduce it to the violent end of my shotgun. Oh, Jesus! Man, what an extremely violent creature! Piece of trash. Why's my life so hard? Everything's too damn hard. I am very tempted to just make a shortcut here, and I will. Don't even feel bad about it. So I can just jump around. It's slightly upsetting. I think we can still get it just fine. Get all that stuff ghosted. Let me get rid of all this nonsense. Alright, there's actually a lot of money down here. Good stuff. I don't know if that emerald's worth swinging for, though. Damn it, it's hard to get that sapphire done. Is there any more stuff to be taken care of down here? Just get rid of this silliness. Destroy it. Maybe we can even use up all of this pickaxe. So we don't need to carry it with us. I mean, it's being used up so much, I might as well. What else is down here? Well, there's Donovan. He can be tossed into the exit like so much trash. Get this little bit of cash. So I need to set up a stupid AdSense thing, and they because they require a bank account, and I have created an actual small business. It's all called White Moth LLC. White Moth Press LLC. That's my company name. Why White Moth? Why the hell not? What the hell are you to criticize me? Why not is a horrible reason to do anything. You should never have that as your reason to do anything. My other voice inside my head immediately answers. Well, I just like this name. It's not much else to it. It's not much else to it. White Moth LLC. That's it. White Moth Press. That's my publishing company. How you like it? I hope you like it because that's it. I'm stuck with it. But I haven't gotten a freaking business account I know that this is extremely interesting, but I am ghosting in the mines. What else am I going to tell you? All the busy work that I've been doing. This is what? Do you think you came here for entertainment? You come here to hear my soapbox. You come here to just listen to me whinge and complain about not being any cube in Bendigo. How can I get there? How can I get there? I want this ghosted, and I also want myself ghosted. Why is life so hard? Oh, okay. Here you go. It's under control. Let's just go around. Okay, there was another place with gems. Got that stuff done. There's also an emerald over there. Might even... Damn it. I did it right, but not close enough. Might even get those gems in there. Yeah, the bottom, right. All that stuff. Must get... Come on. Come on. Damn it. Gotta go around again. Just now I realized that there's the chiptunes tune going on right now. It makes it extra weird. A little bit of money there. Getting lots of cash. Really good seed for money. The items are decent. Obviously, a jetpack will be optimal, but climbing gloves and spring shoes, man, that's the poor man's substitute right there. It's pretty damn good. I'm liking it so far, and of course, for money making, we got the pickaxe, the early... What am I doing? This is stupid. We got the pickaxe and the early Ujjarai, so we're able to see all the stuff in the walls. All right, let's get that emerald, and I think we're going to be done. There's a couple more places that we can go, but I'm good. You know what? I also should use up the mattock. I should use it up. So we can leave with a shotgun. So let's see. There's an emerald at the top here that is kind of a pain in the ass to get to. Probably this thing will get used up before we get there. Yep, one more swing. There you go. Alright. Looking good. I'm happy with this. Get out of my face, you filthy shopkeeper meat. Give me that good stuff. Yeah. Give it to me. Alright. And now it's a matter of recording all the... I mean, it's promotional materials. Okay, let's not get killed by going for that sapphire. That would be fantastic. Not getting murdered by me being utterly stupid. Alright. That, pretty sure we're done at the top here. Please, get me through this. It's all done. Could have been a diamond there, but whatever. Alright, man, what a profitable 1-2. That is insane. That is such a great start to money making. Of course, it's all a matter of does the seed hold up? Give me a whole bunch of bombs now. That's all that I need. Seeing lots of pots. Seeing lots of pots that we can blow up. It is good policy. Just murder every single creature. Wow, what an incredible dodge. Please. This is silly. It's a lot of arrow traps. Let me just trigger them all. Trigger them like I'm triggering the libs. Let's put that, please. Aha! How did the first shot not trigger? That was weird. Oh, I wanted to whip that, but it didn't work out that way. It's promotional materials for the launch and the continued patronage of your person for me to have you read the book that I wrote, The Last of the Wicked. It is the story of an incompetent witch struggling to make ends meet in the land of the wicked. I am pretty proud of that little tagline, little short sentence to describe it. It describes it pretty well. One, it describes it pretty well, and it establishes a lot of things. Might as well enumerate them as I go into Callie's abode over here. A novel about an incompetent witch. It immediately tells you what Meredith is all about. She is a witch. So which means there's a bunch of magic in this world? Put a bomb there. Alright. Alright. This is a magical world. It's an incompetent witch. You might think about Rincewind in the Discworld series, and that's how she started as, but she's not really like that. She started as a female Rincewind. If you're not familiar with Discworld, you should be, because it's one of the more famous and awesome humorous fantasy characters ever created. Terry Pratchett, bless his soul, rest in peace. Although, you know, I was rereading a bunch and I was like a little disillusioned. Like, it wasn't as good as I remembered it. It was good, but I don't know, it just kind of belabors a whole bunch of stuff, and you just kind of get it, and I don't know, a little bit of a one-trick pony kind of situation. The humor kind of gets repetitive. I don't know. It's a strange feeling. It was still good, but it was like, I'm just not into it very much. Strange. Anyway, incompetent witch, struggling. That gives you the conflict of the book right there. She's struggling to make ends meet. So she's an underdog, constantly struggling to make her way in this wicked society. And then I added, I was going to leave it right there, but then to say, in the land of the wicked, to make sure that while it's kind of urban fantasy, sort of, man, there was 0 gems in there. In all those pots, there was nothing. It's kind of urban fantasy because it's set in the modern age, but it's not on Earth. I created a whole nother universe. Pretty sure I want to grab this idol, but of course I want to make sure that nothing else needs to be ghosted, and there is indeed something to be ghosted. So let's get that. Are we done at the bottom here? Scally Altar. I don't think we can benefit much from it. There is one shopkeeper body. There's also an emerald here. Might as well get it done. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And more busy work. Gotta revamp, redo the entire website. The website's been there for like 6 years now. I mean, it's very seldom visited. I don't look at any metrics because I don't give a damn. But you know, it's super outdated in the sense of, one, it doesn't really work well anymore. For some reason, it just, you know, browsers update their things and things get changed by the manufacturers, software providers and stuff, and things just stop working. It's infuriating. But what can you do about it? Just keep up with it. That's all what you can do about it. I'd like to grab this shotgun back. Should be okay though. Thankfully, Callie did not get pissed on my wanton destruction of her shrine. You know, the environs of her shrine. She doesn't care about decorations. Just don't touch her freaking altar, or she will chop your head off. That's her policy. She don't care about no dumbass environment. She ain't no Greenpeace activist. She ain't no silly environmentalist. The world can just descend into a pit of goo. For all she cares, just leave her altar alone. Then she'll visit her wrath upon you. So that's another thing I need to do. Just to update the whole website. Is gonna be a chore, but you know, I'll break down the first website I made that you can visit right now. It's still there. www.israelbarbuzano.net. It's there. It's somewhat amusing still. I would say that I am happy with the way I present myself in those pages. It's very tongue-in-cheek, very self-deprecating. I just break down though, and I built it. That's what the point that I was trying to make. I built it from scratch in HTML. I actually coded every line. I mean, obviously, it's not that impressive. It's a very simple website, but I did do it by hand. Every HTML line coded by my fingers. There you are. I'm gonna break down, just use one of them Squarespace or Wix or one of those. You know, just a nice little customized template. Call it a day. Such a chore, and it's so irrelevant. I really don't care about the website. It's just not something... Like, it's not my main way of presenting myself to the world. Some people might look me up, and that is why. And they find that, and... I mean, if you Google me, my actual author name, that will be the first thing that comes up. So, you know, there is a reason to care. But I don't think that's well positioned. Oh, it was. It was. Oh, good. Okay, Jackie, come with me. Come with me if you want to live. Sometimes you don't survive the ordeal, but it's better odds than the alternative, which was just suffocating into that wall tile. I think that any kind of person would take their chances with me. Pretty sure that's triggered. Pretty sure I did it earlier, but you know, just in case. I'm pretty sure that it's just not a whole lot of ghosting, if at all. There's just no ghosting to be done. Yeah, there's nothing at the top here, so let's just simply leave. We are done with the mines. Only 20 minutes in. Wouldn't say it's time to use one bomb, one gem just yet. Let's check what's over there. There doesn't seem to be anything of worth. I mean, there's these two gems, and I did spend a bomb to get them out, and the ghost is right here. All those factors combined forced me to get that ghosted. Just like that, very easy. All done. Alrighty. Of course, I gotta write up. I mean, I already wrote it up. I already wrote up the script for a whole bunch of videos and the Indiegogo face campaign thing. So all I need to is actually set it up. Of course, it's going to be much tweaking and hee-howing, but you know, the main body of work on that one is done. I'll just grab it. All right, let's get out of here. What else is there? It's always so much, and make sure that every format looks good, not just the Mobi, which I spent again the entire evening yesterday. Converted everything because the images. I hate it. I hate it because ebook, reading a book on an e-reader, I see it like watching a movie on a phone. It's really an inferior experience. And you know, I'm not knocking it in the sense of you shouldn't do it, because the convenience is great. Having a million books in your pocket, it's fantastic. And you know, the compromise, I think it is a reasonable compromise too. For the convenience, you don't get the fidelity, you know, the exact experience that you would get from just a book in your hands. But there's nothing better when talking about reading a story, having a physical, page-filled book in your hands. Always felt that way. I've resisted very much actually owning an e-reader. I do have my wife's e-reader and make sure that it looks good. I have pictures in it, huh? That hampers me, and I hate that. Maybe if I can just do something like that, and then maybe he can get close to it. No. Of course, it would be difficult. Is this too close? Okay. Is this too close? Will I die if I drop down here? Okay, I won't. No! I won't. What if I put a bomb on his face? You know, they kind of get slightly mad about it. They get a little upset. Do you guys know this? This is a pro tip, super secret. Not many people took advantage of this seed, it looks like. This is super secret you may not be aware of. If you plant a bomb on a shopkeeper's head, they get real mad and they shoot at you. So you should be prepared for that. That's a pro tip that, you know, it's extremely rare to encounter in a situation, because how often do you put bombs on people's heads and you're not standing right in front of them? Only a moron would even put themselves in that situation, but it's true. It's true. They really don't take it kindly when you put a bomb into somebody's face. And they're going to want to take some corrective action against you so that you will not attempt it again. They become slightly, let's say, I don't know, what's the word? Let's say suicidally violent because they're about to die. And it's a little bit of a hamper on your possible survival. It's, makes it a little hard for you to just dodge a bunch of bullets. I do feel though, if I hadn't tried to dodge it, like I think I could have simply stayed at the bottom. He would have shot forward. I would have ducked under it, and then I would have had a slight chance of stomping him. That was still salvageable, but because I jumped to catch all his bullets, actually hindered the shit out of me. So, not great. We'll be the first to admit that was perhaps not the best strategy that could have been employed, but I was so blinded by the fact that I was safe in that little corner of the world. Well, okay. Blue frog, of course, is the instrument of my death. I was so happy that I was in that little corner and I wasn't going to be hurt or alert the man, that I just got too damn excited. Just dropped my bombs. Like I would drop a load in my pants. It's just the same action. Get excited, drop a load in your pants. Happens to me all the time. That's why I always carry a change of underwear in my backpack at all times. This is close to a true story. I do always carry toilet paper in my backpack all the times because you don't know. You don't know why horrible emergencies might come to haunt you in your day-to-day life. Ooh, 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 ooh. The cobras made my brain scrambled. Well, there's the daily challenge. It was looking great. I really liked it. I was committed too. I was ready to spend the next hour and a half getting money ghosted and into my Spelunky bank account. Spelunky bucks. It would have been a great time. We would have continued speaking about all kinds of stuff. What's in my mind right now is the book stuff. So it's constantly repeating inside my head. But it wasn't the only thing we would have talked about. I would have run out of those pretty soon. Pretty quickly. I would have run out of conversational topics on that and telling you all the busy work that is ahead of me as I wait. Man, I really want to also get to work on this poster idea that I got. The poster just looks amazing for the cover, but I also got this other poster idea that I really want to work on. Well, just have 2 posters with a campaign, maybe make it into a stretch goal or something to add it. I don't know, because, it will be added to the perks and it will just be sent along with the other one, but it costs money to print it, so I might require a certain profit margin to be able to print it. Man, look at all those bombs. Very tempting. I could have actually bought the compass. That would have been an excellent purchase there. I didn't think about it. I just wanted to keep on going. Maybe get to the ice caves. That'll be a nice success. I saw the Yangshi and I used it for my cushioning of the fall. Very happy about that one, even though he was obscured by the message. Still, I feel like I had enough time to escape from that, and it was the frog, of course. It's like, that shouldn't have killed me. That was weird. I know that normally I would have had enough time to get out of there, but it was the blue frog, yet again, which triggered the tiki trap early. Made me die a horrendous death by stabbing to the back of my neck. I mean, that's not that bad of a death, is it? Of all the ways that you can die in horrendous an awful and everlasting pain. I mean, it's not everlasting because then you wouldn't die. So it's almost everlasting. Let's say all these horrendous ways to die, and then there's the more merciful ways to die. I think a knife or a sharp object to the back of your skull is one of the more merciful ones, isn't it? I will take that any day over, say, a non-fatal car crash that kills you very slowly as you burn to death in the wreckage. That'll be absolutely atrocious and far more likely than a knife to the back of your skull. Of course, the knife would have to be properly aimed, so the damage is fatal. Often, I don't know where I was actually. I think it was Shadiversity. He was talking about, getting hit in the head. Was it Shadiversity? I'm not sure. He was talking about. No, it was Scalagrim. That's right. I am a little into medieval weapons and martial. Historical martial arts and stuff like that. I like watching videos about that stuff. Scalagrim and Shadiversity are the go-tos pretty much. Then there's also I forget it. I don't watch him as much because the way he speaks is a little unpleasant to my ear. Nothing personal against the guy. The meta something. Ow. It's like Meko Lakataka and I don't know his name, but he's also very much into that whole topic. Anyway. Oh yeah, it was throwing knives. Because how in video games throwing knives to the head are this insta-kill kind of attack. He was kind of elaborating on, if it goes into your frontal lobe, that's not an insta-kill. It's just going to just maybe paralyze you, maybe do some, make you act very erratic. But it doesn't guarantee a murder. If it goes into your... I forget now exactly how it was, but it needs to go to a certain particular region of your brain for it to be lethal, or at least 100% knock you out and soon get you killed. And I think the back of the head did count. But the thing, the skull is pretty damn hard over there. So I always feel like if you put your fingers under the base of your skull, it's kind of soft in there. Is there a bone that would prevent a knife going in there if you feel your way in there? Or is that a little bit of a gap that a knife can go in there and sever your freaking spine and the cerebellum? Is that the cerebellum in there? I think it's cerebellum, and then the hippocampus is right under it. I'm rusty on my skull anatomy, but well, that's just a speed boost. It was not being hurt horrendously by an arrow to the back of my skull. It was a speed boost. In this, Alright, it's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine! Alright, the shopkeeper's dead, that's all that matters. We have a teleporter that was perhaps a little too passive of a teleporter teleporter theft. Off we go. Always happy to telefrag the shopkeepers at the exit. Of course, with 1 point of health and a teleporter, we're not going to do great. My life is forfeit, pretty much already. Oh, I thought that I had the jumper just right to stump him. That's why I didn't try anything else. I was like, I can totally jump this just right, so I can stump this man as I go into the exit. Well, that was stupid. Okay, let's see if we can get to the ice caves. It's 33 minutes. We're getting to that, running up to that point of... Let's wrap it up. But I would like to get slightly better at these speedruns. It's pretty damn shameful. I haven't even seen the damn ice caves yet. Absolutely atrocious. Gotta do something better. So anyway, in conclusion, getting stabbed to the back of your skull in the proper way, I would absolutely take that as a win in a way to die. I would definitely take that as much better than a gunshot to the gut because you got mugged. Especially if it's a violent way to die. Oh my goodness, it's awful. A violent way to die. Stab wound to the back of your skull. One of the least painful ways to go, I think. There's that horrible stab that lasts a small amount of time, and then it's over. There's so many worse ways to go. I'll take it, man. I would like to hire somebody to do that when I'm tired of this horrendous experience that we call life. Give me that. Why? Why did I just use a bomb when I have the mattock in my hand? That was silly. What you got over there? Nothing I really want. So through the exit we go. This mattock is going to make my life so much easier. Have we received damaged? Yeah, we have 2 points of health right now. I think this is safe. I guess I'll go through here. Please don't bite my butt. Alrighty. Looking pretty good. This mattock's going to give me all the shortcuts. Amazing. Even though it was very roundabout, well, we actually got to a conclusion on a thought that I had proposed earlier. I went into a massive tangent, but I brought it back. I brought it back to getting stabbed in the back of your skull. Was that that was not a derivation of anything else. It was just commenting on me dying from being stabbed to the back of the skull. I'm going off on that. Often, the situation will be, I will have a thought, and I will propose it, and I will get deranged, rather derailed. I mean, deranged is all the time. That's the permanent state of mind. But I will be derailed by some tangent. Ow. I'll be derailed by some tangent, and I'll explore those tangents and never come back to the original thought. But we went beautifully, full circle there, while doing a great service of recommending some YouTubers that I enjoy. So, wow. I'm telling you, man, getting great at this commentary business. Absolutely amazing. You should be in awe right there, just sitting there like, holy crap. Blargh is amazing at this commentary business. I want to be everything he is. I want to touch him anytime that I can. And I want to see his pee-pee. You are all just sitting there just wanting to see my pee-pee. I understand it. I understand it because it's a very coveted piece of meat that you are right now thinking about. Went for a physical yesterday. Just yesterday. Got out of there. I'm pretty sure, man. I mean, I'm almost certain that the whole cupping your balls, making you cuff thing, it's all a power move to assert dominance. There is no trying to check for your health, any kind of weird hang up down there. They just cup your balls and make you cuff just to be like, I put a witchy grub in your cock. You know, that kind of story, that kind of spirit. That's the entire thing. And now that they have asserted dominance, they can count on you to be more meek and more willing to put up with their instructions. Bend over, spray your butt cheek, etc., etc. I mean, that's not something that I go through yet because I am 35. That's something that I'll start doing when I'm 50, which is a really violent thought, by the way. It is a thought that just disturbs me every time that comes into my mind, but now I can't ignore it anymore because I have started. Correct. Scumbag. Yeah. How the hell did you avoid that? I don't know why I suddenly got fixated with getting flesh into Callie's thing. Do you know how disturbing it is? And I'm going to plant it into your skull so you can dwell in it too. People over 50 getting for prostate cancer. They get a finger right up there. You know what I'm talking about. So that means your father, when he turned 50, 55, he's been getting a finger in his butt for the longest time now. How disturbing is that? I don't know, man. It doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't make me feel good to think about that. So hopefully now we can all feel bad about it together. And it's not about homophobia. You know, it's about the sanctity of your father. I mean, if you had a horrible father and you resent him, then maybe he brings you amusement and a little modicum of peace to think that, yeah, my father is getting butt probed by a doctor, putting a latex glove and Vaseline in their finger. But for people that very much respect their fathers and just want them to be peaceful, successful, happy in their older life, that entire concept is something that I would rather not explore, but I have done anyway, because I thought that it was pretty damn good observation of daily life, and I will share it with you in these commentary nonsense. So there you have it. Hopefully now it will haunt your dreams and hopefully taint every interaction you have with your parents from now on. You can just imagine your father bent over and a finger up their butt. You're welcome. I'll carry on trying to get to those ice skates now. Just concentrate on this gameplay. I'm not going into silly nonsense because maybe that's why it's been killing me all the time. It's not my incompetence. It's me being distracted by the words that come out of my mouth. Woo. Oh yeah. I haven't seen the black market even once. Probably I skipped it once and twice. But I haven't seen it. I've not noticed it. Alrighty. Under control. I got this, baby. You know what? I'm going to grab whatever's in there. Because we have 3 points of health. Nice bomb count now. Will help us out quite a lot in the temple if we ever make it there. And I will use a bomb here. I think this is an excellent place to use a bomb. It's otherwise nearly untraversable area. No! Damn it. I was concentrating on the monkey. Alright, last trip through this nightmarish place. It's gonna be over. Alright, last trip. Last trip for this nightmarish place. It's gonna be over. Because I'm done. I'm done suiciding. I've told you all the nonsense that I can possibly tell you. Clean bill of health, by the way. 100% healthy. Nothing hurts. It's weird. I've been starting to develop, you know, my older years. Starting to develop very mild arthritis. Son of a bitch. Very mild arthritis. Because of the job that I have. I'm a freaking mail carrier. So I'm constantly, all day long using my knees to lift things. Of course, to get in and out of the truck, go to the door of people and all that good stuff. So my knees have been starting to hurt a little bit. And you can tell it's just, yeah, you're starting to get arthritis, just the way it is. Occupational hazard. My fingers, my index and thumbs starting to get arthritis as well. Like if you push at the joint, it will hurt a little bit. Sometimes. I think it's a function of the weather as well, which is consistent with freaking arthritis. Nothing I can do about that, but other than that, all 100% healthy. My hepatitis B immunity, though, slipped a little bit, so we're going to get another shot to reinforce that. It's a brand new, amazing new vaccine. You used to get like 4 freaking shots over 4 months or something like that. I forget exactly how it was, but now you just take 2 shots 1 month apart, and you should be 100% vaccinated against hepatitis B. Amazing. All my blood panels perfectly healthy. Everything's great. So, we still got a healthy, sturdy, girthy Blargh to deliver you daily entertainment. For the time being, anyway. Alright. We're going to continue. Everything's going to be fine. This man will not ruin this run. This is truly the last one, no matter what. We made it to the jungle. At the very least, we got out of the mines. We have to get out of the mines for the run not to be a complete failure. Oh my goodness, I'm wasting so much time because of this jungle being a nightmare. Oh, gotcha, bitch! Took that opportunity. I saw the opportunity and I took it. And it paid off great dividends. Man, what a horrible freaking jungle so far. Gotta look down. Gotta be careful. Going to keep this shotgun because these shopkeepers, man, they're in terrible spaces. Absolutely terrible places. Pissing me off. One more level, we'll make it to the ice caves and I will feel like we did something of worth. These climbing gloves, usually they hamper you, but they have been helping me a lot. Giving me vision. No! I thought that he would be farther. I thought he would be around here, so I was, oh yeah, drop there, shoot. He turned around and destroyed me. We didn't make it to the ice caves, but I'm going to call it here. Anyway, I'll take this L, like a pro, like a champ. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, don't let Spelunky run down your morale.